Hey, Dave Fannin here with Body Firm Personal Training, Fitness Bootcamps. 3 laws of rapid fat loss and getting into shape. If you're a gym rat or if you've never worked out, you may not know that there are some universal laws to getting into shape. And if you know these things, it can help you get started more effectively and, more importantly, being able to stick with your exercise and eating better over time, which is where the real results come from. So we're going to jump right into these laws of getting into shape. And the number one is knowing what you want, meaning it's the what. And some very smart people will miss this, and it causes you to kind of wander around, waste time, do things that are ineffective and not get you to your goal, and then you stop. And then you're reinforcing that stopping habit, which is never a good thing. So knowing what you want to accomplish, and the more specific you are, is very much like putting a specific destination into your GPS. It can take you right there, because the goal to lose 30 pounds and get into shape well enough that you can chase your kids and feel better and function better and think better is going to be different than your goal of losing 7 to 10 pounds and running a half marathon in the next 6 months. And knowing specifically what you want to accomplish will go a long way, because generally people will come in and sit down with me and I hear 2 things, and this is because this is what they know, is I want to lose weight and get into shape. So we have to define what that means. And generally I'll go, so what's your current weight? And they'll say 170. I'll say, what is your goal weight? And they'll say 140. I feel best at 140, and I know that. And then I'll say, what would you like to see in the mirror? I'd like to see a flatter stomach, smaller waist, smaller hips, buns, and thighs, more definition in my upper body. And I'd like to be stronger, be able to chase my kids across the lawn and not have to catch my breath. These things matter. The more specific you are about what you want to accomplish, the faster you can get there. Because once you know that, everything else, diet, exercise frequency, and who you're around is built out from there. Number two, don't screw around. It's the how. When you want to get into shape, the how you approach it decides your success or failure. It's a big deal. It's easier to go in 100% than to dabble. Dabbling produces frustration, cognitive dissonance, and confusion. A good example of this is the difference between I'm going to eat healthier in the new year, sort of, if it's convenient and I feel like it, as opposed to I'm going to do Whole30 for 30 days, and I'm going to get on the scale, and I'm going to clean out my kitchen, and I'm going to buy everything I need to eat for the week, and I'm going to drag a neighbor into it, and I'm going to bear down, and there's no screwing around. The number 2, the all-in, produces results, and it's getting those results that helps you get those small wins, especially in the beginning, that will help you build momentum going forward, because you're going to have some small wins, and the research backs this up. And you can only get those small wins when you go all in, because what is frustrating is when you kind of dabble and you work the edges, and I'm kind of going to eat a little bit cleaner if it's convenient, and my friends don't pressure me to go out and drink with them, because that causes you to become frustrated because you don't see results, and then you fall off the wagon, which increases your falling off the wagon habit. So all in, don't dabble. Dabbling produces problems. So if you're going to go all in and be ready. Don't screw around. Number 3, hang out with winners. The who you're around, it's the who. Every piece of research that's ever come out reinforces that the more support you have, the better you'll do. A training partner, workout group, coach, a friend, family members, co-workers, extended family, Facebook groups, and even online support groups and forums, the faster and easier your results will be. The who you're around can make or break you, and this is one of those secret sauces. That's why we train in small groups, because you got to be around like-minded people that are successful in what you want to be successful in, and with those that are your peers that are wanting to do and accomplish what you want to accomplish, because you got to know you're not the only one in there. So these are the 3 laws of getting into shape quickly fat loss. So number one, knowing what you want. Know specific goals. Write it down. The more clarity you have, the faster you can get there. Everything else is built out around that because it's the what. Number two, don't screw around. All in or don't bother, because dabbling will cause you to reinforce that giving up habit. Instead, go all in, and it's a lot more satisfying. It's hard in the beginning, just like everything is, and it's messy, like the beginning of every good thing is. It's messy and kind of violent, and just, it's not pretty, but it's pretty damn effective over time. It's the how. And number three, hang out with winners. The who you're around can and will make or break you. Do not try to do this on your own, because that is a recipe for failure. You know, dieting in secret, I'm not going to tell anybody that. You need positive peer pressure to stay on track, especially on those days where you're just not feeling it. Having a coach, a training partner, and a group will make you virtually bulletproof when it comes to reaching those goals. And then you can set a new goal, and then you're on your way. Those are the 3 laws of getting into shape, rapid fat loss, and getting into shape. I'm Fannin. If you like this video, like it, share it, comment below. Talk to you guys later.